Uh, just gotten up a little bit ago. Come out here and make a little video. Give another chance if anybody chats or anything. Of course, probably not. Um, but, you know, my wife and I just sitting here talking. There's a lot of these people on here that's, you know, on these sites trying to find me and her somebody that we could add as like a nice little deal, kind of like family thing. We had an offer out here, and you know, unfortunately, as with everything that we know, as I've said, no guarantees, and like when somebody offers something, it's a lot less than what you're willing to take. A lot of these sites that we're on are not well known, but I used to at one time had some luck. But the reason, let's get this straight, the reason a lot of these so-called women ask for money is because they don't want to spend their own to come to your house. And this site that I just got on actually warns you if they do that, it's most likely a scam. So as I said, unfortunately, like I said, they don't want to have to spend 2 or 3 minutes on anything. They say they're serious and somebody wants something, but unfortunately, what goes against us is there ain't nobody around, hardly indicator. I mean, we do have some people, but like I said, it's just not enough. No attractions, same old people around town. Like I say, the last time we've ever had anything, we didn't check things out real good, so we just lost out. But that unfortunately, that situation might have been our last because you can't get this out and have luck happen every day. It's too hard. You know, it's too hard to take care of somebody when you're wanting to do things one way and they're wanting to do you a whole different other way. Kind of put you aside, not let you talk, not let you. If you're not going to agree with their biased opinion, then you can't. If you can't put something in there to make a little sense of the situation, if it's necessary, which a lot of cases I have had that happen. But just can't for some reason uh, do what we want to do with this because fortunately people out there don't want to do anything, and that's going to be their loss. There'll be a lot of people like me and my wife and some people that unfortunately run across people, whether it's out in public or on the internet. Either way, you're gonna have your ups and downs with them. Now, of course, if it's just your average small up and down thing, and it's able to always be worked out, that'd be fine. But then you got, you know, we've said it before, but you just can't take, if anybody says they're off at Facebook or whatever it was, back then, well, we can't just assume everything's going to go well just because she said yesterday she had somebody text her said he's off her old Facebook and was talking all that drama, something about somebody that she's with or something. We ain't looking for couples. No. Like I said, it's not really something that me and my wife really knows. We really know we couldn't handle it because, like I said, it just be, especially man and woman couples, you can't. They're going to play play a little Splitsville game and do what they want to do. And the minute you don't want to do something or doesn't agree with it or it doesn't fit your taste, you're going to be in trouble. So, like I said, our offer was simple and to the point that, if they were just happened to be somebody out here not goofing around and was serious, didn't have their phone up their ass all the time, and family and friends up their butt all the time, and somebody that could give you the same amount of time as you give them and the same amount of attention as you give them, if they could give you that back and work everything around, and then if, family and friends and all that stuff, they had a few of them, to me, well, okay, but, it's unlikely that we'll ever get anything. So, we have to take that as it is. You can't make it happen. Can't force it. I was just lucky that the first night, I think we realized that we might have had something going here. Of course, we kind of got a false alarm, I guess. I don't know. But we had that one that saw us at the fair. He was on here one night, and then a few nights ago, and I haven't really seen no action since. So I don't know. Like I say, most of these people I don't know, can't read them. I can't figure out why they don't have pictures, why they don't at least have something of, we made our stuff clear, convincing. Me and my wife don't really do any Gmails or Hangouts or nothing like that. Nothing. We've got one, but we don't use it that much. No, we call or text and call, and used to, like I said, we used to be able to go out and there and put our stuff out there. There wouldn't be all this extra mess you have to go through, but unfortunattunely, we just have to face the facts as they are. Family stuff, we've got took care of it, so no problem there. We squashed it, but it might be me and my wife. It might just be that, because all the ideas that's come our way, all the crap that we've seen come our way, it's little to nothing. It's not enough to fill you up. It's not enough to even get you halfway full. And like I was telling her, they just want to. A lot of these, whether it's in person or off the internet, they use you as a sidekick. You're not important to nobody if they're not going to, take their time out and do the necessary steps to help you so you can help them once they got here. To me and my wife, it's not about money. It's not about any of that, Unfortunately, like I said, from where we're sitting, there's a lot of things going against us too. There's a lot of people watches that news, and from what I hear, Biden's getting worse. He's, of course, like I said, what are you going to do? I'm not going to go into all that, but what are you going to do? They all the politicians since, Bush and some of them got in there, since they've left. Obama was probably our last really, really, really good president. I mean, at least in terms of trying to help people, get them insurance and get some stuff done, helped us with a lot of the viruses then, had stuff put in place. He seemed to be a fairly decent guy. And like I said, I kind of starting to hear these things about Biden. I try not to watch the news. It's all they talk about. It's the presidents and all the other garbage. that goes along with it. So try not focus my energy on that too much. But you know what? Like I say, there's nothing we can do about it. People want to believe that stuff or want to watch that. It's just not me or my wife. Like I said, we would prefer, as less drama as possible when it comes to, you know, like I said, somebody that's open and bubbly. And, a lot of the things that I've been on this other side, I've not had to message nobody. They just kind of come to me all of a sudden on our profile. But a lot of them's the same exact thing, And, some of them, some of them have, just got this in their head. A lot of them do, that they're going to do what they're going to do. There's one of them I'm waiting on. Hopefully she'll get back on there in a little while. Sound pretty good, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not making guarantees. Kyle, every time Fair gets even a little bit excited and wants to talk to them, wants to hear their voice on the phone, they either never usually have a phone to talk on, or they don't ever. So there's a lot of things go against us, And at one time I used to have it where, I was on the phone, had my internet on the phone, and had it where you could get on some of these things and you'd see people from our area on there a little bit. This is where I met my wife, and I had a few success stories to some degree. They all didn't work out, but at least if I ever got to meet some of them, and some of them, one time I got to go one of these places. But like I said, I hadn't seen anything since we put this offer out here. Whether it's been on YouTube or anything like that. It seems like all I get done, and the only things I can get done is mistakes that people keep making on purpose. These, these people out there buying people shit on their birthdays, and only certain people, and we know who them are, and being biased. Or you got people up here, if you stick your head in the church, you get people saying oh yeah, I saw one of your videos. Just shit like that all the time. Then somebody else will come out. One time we had somebody come out, my wife on one of her walks. Like I said, there was 3 or 4, 5 other things that's happened. I had two of them I knew from school do me wrong. One wanted me to go to their church and check it out, and then it was a time we went to a park and got done wrong there. Had something completely different in mind. Thought we was getting at least a couple thing, but then we got all these people. And it's just the most miserable thing, because I'm not going to sit there and play basketball with 20 or 30 other people. But, but like I said, we, had a person out here on a road we walked down one particular day. She came out of nowhere and started her junk. Which, like I said, it'll take me a few minutes to see all the holes in it. My wife sees the same thing, but you only get one chance to live, and it's so far none of these people seem to understand that. They offer something that's not nowhere near as good as what you want, and it just drags you down, makes you not want to be around anybody, because they'd rather be up people's asses, and they want to add you to it, but they only want to see you as like I say, a sidekick or something like that, And I just ain't. Me and my wife just ain't looking for that little minor stuff, And so it'll take somebody It just didn't have, nothing else really to, or at least, well, two ways to look at that. One way would be kind of like the way I could see it, somebody with no parents, no family or nothing, pretty practically. But, or it could be somebody that does have something like that, but can put their time and effort into it to make you have enough time where you feel, like nobody else makes you feel, and they include you in everything, and they do it the right way, and nobody feels like they're being left out. But again, it takes a special certain person, and I don't know that person's ever out here because you never can tell uh, with anybody. A lot of the stuff is just uh, mentally uh, wrong up there in their head. They already got everything planned out. So, just like, we have to, probably take chances. Just when we get out, we're out and about. And one thing about that, when we're out and about, we don't have to worry about having anything to worry about as far as anything going on. It's one thing good about being out. When you are out, if there's anything in a store or on the street or something, somebody goes on a walk, you don't normally see somebody, but there could be a time, at least you see each other then, and whatever's out there is out there. You don't have to fool with anything, like you do on the internet these days. It seems like a lot of people just got it all in their mind that that's what they want. It's not what the site wants. It's what y'all want to do, and y'all cost yourselves being believed and having anything to do with people. As I guarantee you, yeah. Oh, that's your letter. Yeah.
Can I just
What?
but that was for Dorothy only and toys, right? No more clothes.
Yeah, we got enough clothes, sweetheart. Yeah. Well, I know you do. I know you do. I know you do.
I love my baby.
It's my baby. It's my kitty cat.
I can buy diapers for Dorothy, right? $50 for something.
Yeah, but her small toys. Yeah.
What about diapers for her?
Yeah. They want to. Yeah. Yeah. My wife writing her church letter, I think. This guy, we didn't start it, but somebody else gave our address out without our permission at one time. I never was so mad in all my life, but because excuse me, because me and my wife didn't ask him to do it, and he just did it under her nose, and we don't no longer talk to him. But this guy that she writes is somebody it's a pastor from a church up, I think, up in Texas. But anyway, she writes him. I never write him because I hate writing letters. But it gives her something to do. I don't know what she puts in there and what she don't. I never read them. Like I said, I let her do that, and but now it's a shame how family and people treat you, the ones that you grow up around or grew up around, except for my dad, Papa Dan. Really, the rest of them has just not been really all that good. I mean, like I said, when I was a kid, they did fairly decent. But unfortunately, as I said, you get older, people's minds and stuff start to change, and they get to where they don't want you around as much. They don't want you to do nothing hardly. You know, and I don't know. It just changes. We just had hope that maybe we could find somebody to fit in and fix something up or something. I just tell my wife we got enough clothes. We need to sort of slow down on that and not get any more because when we do find somebody, we want to make sure we can get all this stuff moved. But yeah, it's going to be one of them wait and see deals. You never know. Fella was on Facebook. I know I didn't expect. Oh, hey, honey. That's just Kitty. Old kitty cat. But yeah, we just have to see. Like I said, you very rarely get anybody be serious and real sweet and legitimate. I was hoping that maybe our buddy. It's I don't know. But I hope maybe if he had any ideas or anything, he would have told us that night. But I don't know. But I figure I figure like I say it'd probably be when we least expect it. And probably won't be uh, that hard to deal with, especially as long as it's took. We've not had nothing now for a while, almost 9.5 months. So if we keep our head up, everything, we'll just eventually something somewhere or another's got to give. Maybe feller just be sitting there in one of these restaurants or something, or grocery store or something. Maybe maybe our day. We can only hope, pray about it. But we give equal opportunity out here. Try to give people time to chat with us and things of that nature. But apparently, ain't nobody right now. So we just see what happens. I don't try to put set up a certain time because I never know if I'm gonna be on there at that exact time or not all the time. And so I just come out here and kind of randomly take a shot or two at it, and each day or so. But yeah, we just at the house. If we get anything tomorrow, we're gonna try to go out and get me a haircut and stuff like that. But no, we're up here at the house. Like I said, if there's just anybody interested, any female out here, although I don't think there's many on here. But if there was just be anybody out there, you know what to do. You go check our video out. A bunch of videos that we've got. A lot of this is repeat, but we're just trying to kill some time, give people time to chat with us. I don't know what to put out here. It doesn't seem to make any difference what you write and what you put out. It's not like you're going to have 50 to 100 people chatting with y'all at one time. So, Kat, do you want to? Oh, okay.
No, not everybody.
Oh, okay. Now, what's the matter, baby?
Not everybody. They hate me.
Well, that's like I said, internet's harder these days. Like I said, Fair just might have to look up on it the old way, just when they're out and about. Like I said, my wife, she every now and then she's out on a walk or does her own things, sometimes runs an errand, but she, like I said, it's the same stores around here, and ain't nobody usually any different, you know. And so there's just no really no way to get the conversation started because it's, that's why I say if I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who all these 1,600 and some odd people are, but I can guarantee you most of them is either going to be grandkids or going to be people does things you don't do, which is church and different things like that. But yeah, so obviously it's been pretty tough. I don't think my wife. I don't think you've been back, have you? Over Joe. She ain't been back.
No,
It's just too much.
I haven't touched a knob, but I'm not going.
Well, you don't have to. Yeah. Like I said, they ain't gonna be a day when some of these people look back, not right now, but when they look back, they gonna regret what they're doing. Right now, you don't expect them to, but in the future, and won't be there to hear it, but or see it, but it'll happen one of these days. But anyway, we just thought we'd kind of come out here a little bit and see, give it a few minutes, see if anybody, I'm gonna chat, had us up on here a little bit or something, but doesn't look like it, so we'll just probably have a short video for today. There we go.
I might just take one more. I'll let you go get your haircut. And just come back home. I think that's okay.
Well, you can go with them.
It's boring at the barber shop. There ain't nothing to do.
I mean, Sue said you can stay at the tea if you want to, and I'll just come back. Yeah. You don't have to go over at the barber shop.
Boring over there. They
I
only
know.
talk about men crap.
Well, but yeah, it won't. I'd just be in and out in about 10 minutes. Just go back over there. That's the way Sue had it figured out. So, yeah.
Can I go to the thrift store or something? Look around. I'll wait for you to get back. So I don't want to be in the pick by myself. Because always bad things happen to me when I'm at the piggy. Mary and them will bring up my family or something like that. That irritates me.
I'll just go, just.
That's why I go through so because there ain't nobody to do anything.
All right.
Go to the thrift store all the time. So I can handle my stress.
Yeah. Like I said, unfortunately, I guess it's a bad idea, though. I threw out, I guess. I just thought he'd be nice. He'd help, I thought maybe there'd be somebody out there to be, like we envisioned or had thought of, planned in our minds. I didn't know the one chance it was going to get would be somebody we couldn't handle. God dang kids everywhere and, all this mess. So one good opportunity we had anyway. All got screwed up. And like I said, man, no, you can't. Like we can't predict what we're gonna find or what's gonna find us or whatever. I'm not sitting out here and running up and down each and every one of these roads, and don't expect my wife to either. No, if there's anybody out here, YouTube's supposed to be so popular, supposedly. Well, there'll be somebody out here responds to some of that stuff. Put some effort into it, you know. So I'm gonna just leave that up to y'all. But y'all have had a little over 30 minutes. I'm not gonna make a long video. Usually I go about an hour, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make much difference. But no, we're doing good today. Just gonna probably be at the house. She wrote her church thing. I may just get back on here, watch some videos or something, a playlist or something. But anyway, we'll try to make a video and give another opportunity sometime later. Bye.